3, 4. Market chameleon. The McBride Bro Show. How to make some dough. Hey! Market chameleon. Use our amazing screens to make gold and green. Oh! Market chameleon.
Yeah, good morning, MarketChameleon.com. I'm Adam. That's Will. What's up, my man?
What's cooking, brother?
I got good news for the Market Chameleon family.
What's that? Petunia had a baby?
We are officially on Mixer. Yes, we are the only financially streaming channel on Mixer. What do you think about that, bro? What do you think about being the first and the most dominant?
I'm heavily bullish. We should have, like, by the end of the quarter, we should have one follower.
We're there, man. We're on it. So all you people who are zero following on Mixer, man, we'll be the first. Hey, dude, I like being first, man. You know I love that stuff, man. What are you looking at? Look at him looking, guys. What's he looking at?
Well, I'm not sharing the screen yet. How would anyone know?
All right, go ahead and bring your screen up, man. Everybody remember, option trading, all trading is risky. We're not telling you what to do. We're just giving you some ideas. Looking at the market, hopefully Will's going to teach you a little bit about the Chameleano. If you're on MarketChameleon.com right now, click that subscribe button, top right-hand corner. You can try it free for 7 days. Follow along with the premium data and analytics that Will's using. What do you got for us today, bro?
Well, I was looking through the market feed, the Chameleon feed, and this cryo part. What do you think they do?
Is it Cryopart or Cryoport? Cryopart.
Cryoport.
Cryopart, dude, if that was the name, that would be a great name.
But it's interesting. They're like a medical logistics. I don't know if they're shipping body parts or what, but liquid nitrogen dry vapor shippers. And it's interesting because a friend of mine took a job with a company like this about 2 years ago. And he said they were growing. I got to find out if that's who he's working for. But the stock has just been, after seeing this, I looked at the stock. And, I mean, the stock, bottom around $8, but it's just been moving higher and higher over the last year. Just be aware.
So that's some unusual option volume. Was that yesterday?
That was yesterday. 100% call volume. I was looking at there's nothing in the spreads. The markets are pretty wide, so you got to be careful if you're playing it. It was a lot of the February further out months. I mean, you see 280, 420. I mean, the markets are super wide.
Super wide. Careful.
If you're thinking about doing anything, you got to put something way in between the markets here and let it sit there. You can't go pay 220 for these things.
Yep.
So just taking a look at that. The other thing on Darden, I don't know. Have you ever eaten at Olive Garden? You have a review of Olive Garden?
Love those breadsticks, man. With what's that sauce? That white sauce they got? What's that called?
Like a fettuccine Alfredo sauce?
The Alfredo sauce. Man, you want to gain 10 pounds, just go there, man. Get the breadsticks with the dipping sauce. Oh, my God.
They're getting a lot of free publicity this morning for Olive Garden and a lifetime of pasta.
Oh, they're doing lifetime now? It was like you get 6 months of pasta for, $100 or whatever.
Lifetime pasta pass.
Who is interested in this other than college kids? Like, who's interested in it? I mean, if I was a college kid and I lived next to an Olive Garden, I would be all in, right? You would too, right? But what adult is interested in this stuff?
I don't know, but you go in with the all-you-can-eat lifetime pass. I mean, can you fit through the door? I mean, that is a lot of pasta. I mean, what?
So what's the lifetime pass going to run?
I don't know. It's getting publicity now. I mean, it's hitting the tape, and it's been talked about on Fox this morning, on CNBC. Bloomberg popped up on my phone.
I mean,
it's amazing.
Is it going to be $30,000? How much is it?
It's probably like one lucky person will win it or something.
Right.
I have no idea. But it's just amazing how these companies can get all this free publicity. I mean, I hadn't even thought of Olive Garden,
Yep.
maybe ever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no,
you know,
they were smart. I think, the last time I heard they did this, whatever, it's the all you can eat for 6 months or 2 months or whatever it was, for $100 or something. And the amount, I mean, they only sell like whatever. They sell 1,000 of those things or something. And so it's basically a lost leader for them because they get all this publicity about how it's sold out in 30 seconds and all this sort of stuff. It's fantastic.
well, then
Smart marketing, man. When are we going to do this with the Chameleon, man? That's what I'm saying.
It will probably be the same way. It will probably be for the first 10 people to pay $10,000.
Right.
I mean, you got to be an Olive Garden nut to, right?
Who knows? No, or a kid, dude. Just a kid.
I mean, what's that?
Or a kid who's like, oh my God, I can eat free for the rest of my life. I mean, that's what it's about, dude. It's about free. People love free.
They do. But if you think this is at all bullish for their Darden Restaurants, is a chain that owns Olive Garden. I think they may own Red Lobster as well.
Right. Good biscuits over there at Red Lobster. Dallas is saying he's pretty sure they sold out of them. No, I know they sold out of them. It's always the thing they sold out in 18 seconds, online, that type of stuff.
Did Dallas get himself one?
He was slow on the trigger, man.
So, few opportunities in Darden, theoretical edge, win rates, cushion to the downside, return if the stock sits. But what I was really looking at this morning, I was scanning the block trade screener.
Yep.
And the idea dashboard, kind of trying to look for some ideas. The first one I put looking for stocks that may be oversold, maybe an opportunity for a bounce. EWH popped up. You see how I'm doing this, right? Little test.
No. Show us.
Right next to the symbol, there's a little fact sheet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It pops you up so you can see, some basic information where the stock's trading relative to its 52-week, some of the tech, whatever.
Yep.
And you can go to the charts. This is an ETF for Hong Kong. I don't know if it's ready for an upside bounce, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking, but
yeah, this could go on. This could go on for a while. This is, like you pointed out, Hong Kong, different than Tiananmen Square was. I mean, what's that, like 20 years ago or 30 years ago? How long ago was that, right? This push might last a lot longer, and who knows where it's going to go. I mean, there's a lot of uncertainty there.
A lot of uncertainty. I liked, actually, the EWY on the bullish side, and I would play the EWY from the bullish side. I did do there were a couple opportunities in the spreads. See a few bullish spreads you could put on. Now, this is the South Korean. Now, all the indexes are getting dragged down right now with the market turmoil.
Yep.
But if you were going to play from the long side, maybe EWY from the long side and EWH, I would maybe stay on the bearish side or play it from the bearish side.
Short term, maybe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I gotta be long term bullish, but short term.
Yeah, well, things could get hairy. They've shut down the airport.
Absolutely, dude.
For I think the second straight day. Poor Cathay Pacific is not able to get any flights out. They had to.
What'd you say? Cathay Pacific? What was that?
That's the largest hauler out of.
Really?
Hong
It's
Kong.
called Cathay Pacific?
Yeah.
Wow. Never heard of it. Learn something new every day, chameleons.
I actually flew it from Bali, or
Really?
to Bali. Yes.
Bro, that was a long time ago, man.
Yep.
That was like another
probably-
lifetime ago. You
That
went to
was-
Bali before Bali was Bali.
I went to Bali around the time I convinced my brother and girlfriend at the time, future wife, to go to some Central American country.
By the way, he almost convinced us to go to Jamaica and run a kite factory. So we're pretty happy with our choice.
Lot of opportunities out there.
Man, you gotta who knows? Maybe that would have worked out great. Maybe we'd be kite mavens right now. Who knows, man? Who knows? You never know what's gonna happen.
You gotta accept your choices.
Yep, there's a lot of risk either way.
sadly, Jamaica's moved in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
I mean, I just
This
ran
is
into
dangerous. It's poor, it's just poor leadership. It's nice people, but it is what it is.
beautiful,
Man.
beautiful island too.
Yep.
Beautiful island.
Hey,
Ameritrade
Dallas
is
is
another.
asking, does Argentina have an index? Or anything with heavy Argentina exposure?
I didn't look at Argentina. They did have a big issue overnight.
Yep.
I'll tweet something out. I'll take a deep
All right,
dive.
follow the
at it.
tweets there, Dallas. Follow him on Twitter.
But they did. If anyone's fallen, they had a primary, and the president actually lost, so resoundingly,
Yeah.
which is interesting because usually a sitting president never loses, right, in a primary.
Not frequently.
But I know the peso got terribly hit.
What's going on
thing
with
is,
Ameritrade?
Well, it showed up in the scan, and it's in a bear market, the brokerage firms do get hurt. So if we're at the beginning of a market slowdown, a bear market, it would be bad.
So this is
for
a good time to take on a bullish position if you're thinking this is going to go lower.
Well, no, it's been hit. It's been hit running into this, and now they're getting downgraded. If you think this market's going to turn around,
Yep.
this is a stock that could see a bounce.
Okay.
It showed up as oversold in the screener. Lots of opportunities on the bullish side with the theoretical edge, the win rates, cushion to the downside, return. If the stock sits, you're going to do better if it goes higher. Another one we looked at EWI, that's the South Korean. Let's look at Pfizer also showed up. You like the Pfizer?
Of course, man. In the right time, man. All these they're tricky. These are tricky ones. You like to look for call activity, significant call activity, right?
This was put sellers. These are put sellers with stocks that have been getting hit down near new 52-week lows.
Yep.
So it's kind of a oversold opportunity that could exist.
Gotcha.
So, and that's why rather than buying the stock, I would define your risk and play with the options if you wanted to get long these. But lots of opportunity in Pfizer.
Nice.
On the bullish side, high theoretical edge, win rates, cushion to the downside, and the return if the stock sits. You rate to do better if it goes higher. On the bearish side, I was EWG overnight reported worse economic numbers. Man, I'm a little taken by Dallas's comment, the fact that I didn't look into Argentina. I don't know what I'm thinking, but I did
What
look
are you
into
doing,
Germany.
man? You got a job to do, and you're failing right now, bro. Hey, guys, you can do your own research, But that's what Will's here for, man. He's here to guide us, dude. Will, you're here to guide us, man. There you go. Global Argentina ETF.
There you go. I couldn't stop myself. AGT.
There we go.
As always, the market, it was down $6 yesterday, obviously, on the election news. That's a monster hit.
Man, 24%. Holy cow, man.
Certainly
what do we got for bullish plays there?
Well, no. You can't get bullish here.
Oh, yeah. See, that's why you don't live in Costa Rica and live the dream, bro.
This is just the start.
How do you know? Come on, man. That's what they said on the Trump's election night.
No, it hasn't even he lost in the primaries. You don't know who's going to run again. There are no ideas.
Yep.
You have no idea who's going to be the next president. You know nothing.
Perfect.
So
that's the perfect buying opportunity.
Let's
terror on the streets, man.
Let's
this
use
is it. All in. Will, sell your house. Let's put the big bet on.
Let's wait for at least for it to get through this number, hit a new 52-week, and get some. Let's see a capitulation.
So you like to look to go through or touch near previous bottoms.
I would just want to see some. Not 1 day worth of volume and activity.
Yep.
Let's look. We want a big bear.
Man, look at that, dude.
There is. This volume is. Let's see what happened. There was some high volume here, but I mean, this is like a very thinly traded product, actually.
Yep.
There's not a lot of numbers even to go off, but I would certainly wait. Day one is not the place for me to get in, but
There you go. That's
You'll
the
ma-
smart.
you could-
That's
you
the
could-
smart money talking. Everybody, don't listen to me. I'm
Yeah.
an idiot. But
You-
that's the smart money
you-
talking.
this could be the knife that pops right away, but just be careful out there.
Yep.
Let's we'll look at some bearish spreads, see if there's anything in there. I would doubt it just because it's so thinly traded. Yeah, nothing shows up.
Yep.
Be careful, but that is an ETF, obviously a thinly traded one that you could trade. I was looking at Germany on the bearish side. Did we already look? I forget.
Yeah, you had one up there on Germany. Yep.
So there was only one opportunity with theoretical edge, win rate, downside cushion. But Germany, it seems like it's slowing. The stock, as of yesterday, all the markets have been getting hit. So you could also look at the buy rates against this thing.
By the way, everybody, I got together Will's Trump tweet China trade war watch list. So if anybody, and I sent it out to a bunch of people yesterday. I know Will didn't want to put it together. He was a little too lazy. I put it together. So if you guys want that watch list, shoot me an email, Adam@MarketChameleon.com. I will get it out to you. Send it to a bunch of people yesterday.
You're sending my personal stuff out to people.
Yes, I am, man. Absolutely, dude. You got to give the people what they're demanding.
Anyways, if you want and you own this EWG, you can still, you could buy right it and you still have a yield. That's 2 years out, 8%. And actually, that doesn't seem so good.
No. Mm-mm.
1 year, JN17, 5%. That's a little bit better. But remember, it gets taken away from you if the stock's higher at expiration than your strike price. So be aware of that.
Nice.
The last thing we'll just go over quickly is I was looking at
AMD.
No, I was on the idea dashboard.
Show
On
people
the
how to
bullish
get there.
side, screeners, block trade, and then you click the idea dashboard.
Nice.
So, and then I was looking for undervalued calls with the stock breaking up, and Amgen showed up, another biotech, different than Pfizer, because Pfizer's near a low.
Yep.
In its range. Amgen was really
Near
quite
its high.
close to
Gotcha.
near its high.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than going out and buying that stock, some people would maybe piggyback the calls. You could look at a spread. There were two that show up with the win rates, cushion, and return. So take your pick what you want to do. On the bearish side, a stock we talk about every once in a while, a chip, AMD.
Yep.
Showed up. AMD, Twitter showed up as undervalued puts with the stock breaking down.
Yep. I'm loving Twitter, man. Loving it.
Well, then don't piggyback the puts.
No.
So,
I believe it's the best social media site if they can get it right. They don't have it right. They don't have it near right, but I think Twitter's got a lot of room for growth. Dallas is saying Amgen was everywhere. Thought I missed the run. Their late Friday chart was insane.
there you go. I should be following Dallas on Twitter.
Absolutely, dude. Well, Will's Twitter is blowing up. Everybody follow him on Twitter. You can follow all of us. Just search Market Chameleon. We got, 3 accounts now on Twitter. I don't even know what we have. A stock account, options account. We got accounts all over the place, blasting out info. Dude, it's the stock market, right? It's literally infinite number of data points. So it's literally hundreds of tweets to the second. If you want to follow stocks, I think that's one of the best things about Twitter, is you can follow stuff. To the second on Twitter. It's pretty awesome. What do you think about that, bro?
I don't. Trying to think about that at all.
He just puts out video content all day.
Try not to think about Twitter at all.
All right, everybody. Have a great day trading. Thanks for joining us, everybody, on Mixer. Yes, all our fans over there on Mixer, man. Good to be in Ninja's house. Still on Twitch, but we're in Mixer now. We're everywhere, dude. Worldwide. Loving it.
Market Chameleon loves Mixer.
All right, everybody. Have a great day trading. Talk to you later.
Stay safe.
2, 3, 4. Market Chameleon. The McBride Bro Show. How to make some dough. Hey! Market Chameleon. Use our amazing screens to make gold and green. Oh! Market Chameleon.